Today I'm making fresh, flavorful chicken burrito bowls right on the Blackstone. And they are simple, budget-friendly, and packed with real ingredients. Hi friends, and welcome to my kitchen. I'm going to show you step by step how we put these burrito bowls together. We're going to get started by cutting up our onions and chicken first. Now we'll move on to our chicken. I know that seems like a lot of chicken, but because I'm meal prepping, I just as well do a lot while I'm doing it. I actually got these on sale for $2.99 a pound. It was a Black Friday sale of all things. I got chicken legs for 99 cents a pound, so I loaded up on that sale. So I'm just gonna cut these up into small bite-sized pieces. I'm gonna go ahead and season this meat in here. You could put your favorite fajita seasoning, whatever kind of seasoning you like on your chicken. If you're using packets, most people put about a packet per pound of meat. I usually go on the lighter side. I have some sliced green peppers here that I had frozen. These came from our garden, so it just saved me one step. And I'm just gonna put some salt and pepper on the vegetables. So I'll set this aside, and then we'll get our rice going, and then we'll head out to the Blackstone and get this frying. We'll start up by measuring and rinsing our rice. And I think I'm gonna do about 2 cups. We're gonna rinse these until the water turns clear. Rinsing the rice will remove the starch, and it helps improve the texture and the taste of the rice. Get the majority of the water off, put it in our pan, and then we're gonna put 2 cups of water. For every cup of rice, you add a cup of water. Somebody's sleeping on duty. All right, we'll get our rice in here. I'm gonna add just a little bit of salt, and we're gonna turn it to sealing, and we're gonna put this on manual for 3 minutes. While our rice is cooking, we'll get our chicken and veggies on. You can use any kind of oil that can handle high heat. I'll get my chicken on first. Now that these are about half cooked, I'm gonna get my vegetables over on one side. Put my vegetables on, and then I'll add some more oil on top of it. The oil kind of gets trapped around the vegetables that way. I'll add some more lard in here. Somebody's down here trying to lick up the splatters. Oh, there's nothing like the smell of frying onions. I don't know about you, but when we're camping and I walk by a campsite that's cooking onions, I just want to go in and invite myself to lunch. Let me know in the comments, what are your favorite toppings to put in burrito bowls? I think I'm going to get these vegetables off so that I can brown this chicken a little bit better. And I don't like to overcook my veggies. I got a clean pan here. Beautiful. You don't want to overcook chicken because it'll get really dry. So there's like a fine line. That's why I want to get this brown quick. I think that's pretty good. Get this chicken off of here. That looks great. Well, it was almost perfect timing. It's at 11 minutes. We wanted this to go 10 minutes past. It's only a minute past that, so I'm gonna turn this valve here. So you want it to naturally release for 10 minutes and then do a quick release to finish letting all the air out. We'll open this lid and check our rice. Nice and fluffy. I'm gonna get this off though so it doesn't keep cooking. I have some black beans on the stove here cooking. I think I'll just add some salt and some pepper. Just keep it kind of simple. You could add some taco spice or something like that though if you want to. So I'll go ahead and make one of these up right now. And I'm using one of these kind. I like the round bowls better, but these work. And what I do is I just section them off. I'll put some vegetables over here, rice on there, and some black beans. And if you have other toppings that you like on yours, you can add them. So before I freeze them, I usually put my cheese on. Before I eat them, I usually put like fresh lettuce and tomatoes and whatever I want on it. But since I'm gonna eat this one now, I'm just gonna add a little bit of sour cream, and I think I'm gonna eat it that way just to save time. So let's give this a try. So I'll mix this up a little bit. Okay, let's give it a try. The flavor is really good. The only issue is it's starting to cool off, but The flavor is so good. So I'll let all this food cool off. I'll get them in the bowls and then I'll show you what it looks like once I get done. There, we have all our bowls filled and ready to go in the freezer. Well, there you have it, friends. A very simple and easy thing to throw together to put in containers and put in your freezer for later. So if you try these chicken burrito bowls, I would love to hear what you think about it. I don't know about you, but I love to be outside in the summer. So as many meals as I can get prepped ahead of time and get in the freezer, the better. Today I made 10 different meals that I could put in the freezer, plus we had lunch. And it really doesn't take much more time to make this many as what it does to just make a couple. So if you enjoy content like this, I would love it if you would subscribe so that you can join me here again next time. I hope that you're all having a blessed day. Bye for now.